The Family Life Kids Corner podcast is made possible by listeners like you.
Question for you, Travis.
Okay.
If you were stuck on a desert island, what one thing would you want to have with you?
That's a good question, Joel. I think I want some water, some firewood, some matches.
Travis.
A tent, sunscreen.
I said one thing.
A raincoat, a map, a boat, swim trunks, a fishing
Never
pole,
mind.
a sun
I'll just
hat.
start up the kids' corner.
What's taking him so long?
Want me to go in and check on him, Jasmine?
I'll give him 10 more seconds, and then I'm going in myself. We haven't even joined up with the wagon train. We'll never make it to Sacramento Valley at this rate.
I mean, it's important to get the right supplies for a journey like this. Remember the stories we heard about last week? About those people who got stuck in the mountains and didn't have enough food?
Yeah. I don't think Isaac's spending all this time buying food.
Well, what do you think he's doing in there?
I don't know. We better go in.
And so you see, Mr. Isaac, with this one device, you save space and money.
Isaac, what's the holdup? We need to get going.
Oh, girls, you're not going to believe this.
I'd better not.
What is it?
This fine lady was just showing me the latest in pocket knife technology. She calls it a multi-tool.
And that means?
It's all in the name, miss. Many tools in one.
Yeah, see? You flip this out, it's a screwdriver. This one here, it's a file.
A file?
Yeah, and this one's well, I'll figure that one out later.
Oh, that is our special radio attachment.
Radio?
Absolutely. For those long days out on the trail, you don't want to be without it.
What does it do?
How does it work?
Well, go ahead and press the button and find out.
And then, if you press the button again, the pliers slide back in like
You're making that up.
I'm not. When he comes to pick me up, I can show you.
Good morning, guys. What's going on?
Hi, Miss Diane. Isaac's trying to convince us that when they go camping, his dad has a pocket knife that has like 6 tools in one.
Obviously, he's making it up. Who's ever heard of something like that?
You mean something like this?
Yeah, exactly. See, I told you I wasn't making it up, Chelsea.
Hold on. Can I see it, Miss Diane?
Of course, as long as you're careful.
Where's this button that... Oh, and then it falls out. Okay, I admit it. I was wrong.
Yeah, see, there's the file, the screwdriver, another screwdriver, that weird dull pointy thing that I don't know what it does.
Hence the name multi-tool.
That is pretty cool.
I don't get it. Why are you carrying a pocket, multi-tool, Miss Diane?
Well, Jasmine, as caretaker and director here at the community center, I very often come across things that need repairing and such. That's when having this in my pocket comes in handy.
So you can do all the repairs here with just this?
Well, not everything, but a fair bit.
Can you imagine a pocket knife that could do anything?
What would that even look like?
Interesting question. Why don't I get some drawing materials out and you kids can make some pictures of what you think that kind of multi-tool would look like?
Sure.
I guess that could be fun.
And while we do that, we can listen to the radio.
All right, how are the pictures going, guys?
I'm almost done with mine.
Let's see. Nice, Jasmine. I see a paintbrush, a comb, and is that a couple rolls of duct tape?
No, those are roller skates. If this tool is going to solve all of our needs, that includes getting around.
Fair point. Anyone else?
Hold on, I've got to add something to mine.
A roll of duct tape?
A roll of duct tape.
How about you, Chelsea? How's your picture coming?
Well, I started it and then I stopped.
You're done already?
I didn't finish it, Isaac. I gave up.
Oh, is there something wrong?
No, it's just, I realized this whole thing is kind of pointless. It's not possible to have a tool that fits in your pocket and can do everything we could ever want or need.
I mean, cell phones come pretty close.
They can't screw in a screw.
I said close, Isaac.
I can see your point, though, Chelsea. And though this was more of a fun activity, you're right. There's no tool or anything else that can do everything we need. Well, except for one thing.
Really? What?
I think you'll be able to figure that out yourself if you think about it. As for me, I think I'll listen to the radio.
No fair.
Okay, guys, I've been thinking about what Miss Diane was talking about. You know, the one thing that can do everything we need, and I've got nothing.
Yeah, I know, Jasmine. At first I was thinking water, or air, or dirt. I still don't know. How about you, Isaac?
We mentioned duct tape earlier, and that fixes a lot of stuff. So that's my answer.
Okay, I see where your head's at. I like it.
But can you eat duct tape?
Can't say I've tried it, Chelsea.
Any other ideas, kids?
You better tell us, Miss Diane.
All right. While you were thinking, I had the chance to look it up in the Bible.
Oh, of course. The Bible. That's all we need.
Come on, Miss Diane. That's cheating. Obviously, the Bible tells us everything we need to live, but it's not going to solve all of our problems.
No, you're right, Chelsea. The Bible itself isn't enough to give us everything we need, but it does tell us what is.
And
In Matthew 6, God tells us that whatever we need, He will give us. Kind of like when you look out at all the animals and plants He's made. They just do what He created them to do, and He takes care of them. When we start to worry about what we need, it doesn't do any good. But in verse 33, He tells us that all we need to do is share His love with others, love Him, and He will take care of everything.
that's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Is it? I think it's pretty easy to understand.
Well, Mr. Genius, why don't you go listen to the radio while us girls think some more?
Don't mind if I do.
So, Miss Diane, I had a question about what we've been learning about.
Me too.
Oh, well, maybe it's the same question I had. Go ahead, Jasmine.
What can I help you with?
Okay, so you said that God takes care of all our needs if we love others and love Him, right?
Yes, though it's a simplification of what was actually said.
But why does God do that for us? Doesn't He have better things to do?
Isn't it because He loves us?
That's one reason, Isaac. In that chapter I was talking about earlier, Matthew 6, God tells us in verse 26 that we are very valuable to Him.
But where else does God say that?
Oh, too many to mention, but a few examples are Galatians 2:20 and Romans 5:8.
All right, but you said there were other reasons He gives us what we need?
Yeah, I did. Another is that He has a job for us. In Ephesians 2:10, God tells us that we were made to serve Him, and when we do, He supplies us with all the knowledge, wisdom, power, and resources to get the job done. All we have to do is trust Him. Kind of like Philippians 4:13.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. If He wants us to do stuff for Him, He's going to make sure we can.
Any other reasons God gives us what we need?
One more reason that I can think of is it's part of God rewarding us for being faithful to Him. I think of Job and how when he proved that he was always going to serve God no matter how much was taken from him, he was given twice as much as he had before.
Okay, good answers.
Yeah, and that kind of leads into what I was gonna ask.
What's up, Chelsea?
Well, you've been saying that God gives us good stuff and takes care of us when we serve Him. But I know a lot of people who do good stuff for God, and I don't know, they don't seem like God's taking care of them at all.
Like how?
My family had a pastor friend who was pretty sick, and he died. Why didn't God take care of him to make him better?
That's not an easy question. And I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly what was going on in that situation. But there's a part in the Bible where the Apostle Paul talks about how he had something that was causing trouble for him. We don't know if it was a handicap or maybe a person that was making trouble for him, but he asked God to get rid of this thing so he could serve God better.
And what did God say?
We find out in 2 Corinthians 12:9, where God tells him that he didn't need God to take it away because God's grace and spirit was going to give him the strength to serve despite this weakness.
And I don't know everything about Paul, but from what I hear, he did a lot for God.
He sure did. Does that answer your questions, girls?
Yeah, though I'm probably going to ask my parents about it too.
Same.
Good plan.
Oh, speaking of my parents, my dad's here. See you guys later?
Yeah, see ya.
Hey, Isaac, before you go, do you mind switching off the radio?
No problem.
Thanks for listening to the Kids Corner podcast. If you had fun listening, be sure to share it with your friends. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can join us every week. The Kids Corner and other Family Life podcasts are made possible by your financial support. Learn more at familylife.org.